Morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm getting ready to start on the south facing deck, which is about 25 feet, well I shouldn't say that, it's probably about 15 feet off the ground, but then the ground slopes away pretty quickly. Here I'm just adding a bunch of zip board to finish off the bottom edge here, and after I do that I'll be able to attach my ledger. This is going to be the double French door leading out to the patio. I'm going to have about a 7-inch drop from the door down to the deck as a step, but also because we get a decent amount of snow here, I don't want to get any of that snow seeping in. Obviously I'm taping all the edges of my zip. Here I need an extra pair of hands so I can put my 8-foot 2x8 ledger board up. So I simply just put a little jig up here, 2x6 with a 2x4 on top of it. Approximately level. I wasn't really concerned about how level it was, but I did want to make sure it was pretty close to my line, and that way I would have an extra pair of hands so that when I did get my ledger board up there, it would be easier. Note, I already started the screw on the left and the right hand side, so it'll be easier for me. These are Simpson SDWS 5-inch ledger screws. They are going not into my rim board, but actually into the 4-ply beam. So they're going to be as strong as they can be. Yet another little jig I made. I learned this actually from Fine Home Building, but my joist hangers are actually going to be a little high. So in other words, my joists are about an 1/8 inch higher than my ledger board. Reason being is that way if any water does get down in behind, then it will actually have some place to go as opposed to just sitting underneath my deck board and rotting and sitting against my zip panels. I will be taping all these seams and I will be sealing this edge up nice and well, but just in case I want to make sure that I have that seal. What we got to do is work on our columns that are going in, and as you've been watching in the video, we have diagonal columns set on top of joist hangers, and the joist hangers into concrete are rated at about 2,400 pounds each. Based on my math, that is more than enough weight, but with the 5 columns to hold up a 60 to 70 pound snow person load. So that should not be an issue whatsoever. And what I got to do is figure out how to get them all aligned. So stick around. Thanks for watching. And if you guys are enjoying our content, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, you can always put them down at the bottom. Thanks for watching again. I really do appreciate it. Dash yourself in the face. Something new in the code book regarding decks and tying your deck to your building is to use some sort of tension tie holding your joist to the physical building and not just relying on your ledger. The code is really odd here, but in a nutshell, you have a couple of options. You can put 4 ties on that are rated about 750 pounds, or you can put 2 ties on that are rated at, I think they're 1,500, 1,600 pounds. I chose the latter, which is what these are. These are Simpson DTT2Z ties, and you put one on the inside, one on the outside, tighten them both between them, and now you have your ledger your deck is now attached to your physical building as opposed to just the ledger. I'll give you one good piece of good news. That's damn fucking level. It's not ideal, dude. Note I taped the top of all my floor joists, or my deck joists I should say, here with zip tape. There is specific tape that you can buy for this. When I did the math on it, it basically came out as a wash. I have 100% confidence in the zip tape. I got it for $28, $29 a roll. You'll note that it's here. It's also on my ledger board. Obviously all my zip walls are being taped with it. And it basically is cheap insurance to help the floor joists last longer. Yes, this is all pressure treated lumber, but you never know when you want that extra insurance. You might as well put it on now so you don't have to think about it later. I did try to put it on first in this couple of examples. It really didn't work out easier, so I ended up putting on after the fact. And for what it's worth, I also cut my strips in half and just taped the very top edge. I did not put a full piece of zip tape on every one of these. I wanted to thank you again for sticking around and watching the video to the end. If you do have any questions, please feel free to put comments down below. Otherwise, you guys have an absolutely fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next video.